With Christmas around the corner, it's interesting to reflect about virgin birth. What is virgin birth?
Within the animal kingdom, when we think about virgin birth, we refer to species where an unfertilized egg cell can develop into a completely new organism. And the technical term for this is parthenogenesis. So parthenogenesis is quite widespread, actually. You see it in a lot of different groups, different types of arthropods like insects and arachnids, fish, amphibians. Even one case is known in birds, but there's no known cases in mammals, actually. There's a couple of ways that parthenogenesis can happen. So one way is that you have an egg cell that doesn't get fertilized that still develops into an organism. And this is something that actually happens in bees and ants. So it's more common than what one might think.
And how about mammals then?
So mammals are a bit of a challenging case. They seem to really have a hard time doing parthenogenesis spontaneously. There are experiments with mice where they've actually tried to genetically modify cells so that, say, a cell that comes from the mother can act like a sperm cell, and they actually can then get offspring that develop from these modified cells. So in that sense, it's technically possible, but it's very unlikely that this is something that would happen spontaneously via mutations.
But in the future then, what do you think? Would it be possible for humans to experience virgin birth?
So it certainly could be possible to have this happen in the future, virgin birth in mammals. And one of the applications that people are thinking about actually is endangered species, where you maybe have very few individuals. And if you're unlucky enough that you only have individuals of one sex left, how are you then going to propagate the species? So cloning is one possibility, but another would be you're using these sort of modifications to make cells from the same individual turn into egg cells and sperm cells. And then you would potentially be able to cross, say, two females with each other. So that's something that's a kind of application that's on the horizon. When it comes to humans, then this is definitely a possibility that we could, say, have same-sex couples that would then be able to produce a child that would be biologically both parents, son or daughter. The problem is that this technology is really error prone, so you have to produce a lot of embryos in order to get one that survives in the end. So we're a long way from having it be sort of ethically feasible in humans, because nobody wants to sort of be mass producing embryos that are not going to be viable in the end.